All right, Brian Howard here, BK's Credit Group, coming to you off the cuff real quick. Well, I'm really not coming off the cuff because I don't have any cuffs. But anyway, I was sitting around. I was like, I need to shoot this quick video because I really want to give you guys a quick nugget that could help you jumpstart your business credit building process, right? So in this video, I'm actually going to show you how, regardless of where you are in your business financially, as far as your business financials, your revenue, your personal credit, aside from any of that, I'm going to show you a little known strategy, a little known technique, right, on how to get a business loan. And then with that same business loan, you're able to actually build your business credit. And obviously what that's going to do is it's going to make it easier for you to get a loan and continue to establish business credit in the future, right? So stay with me. I'm going to break this strategy down for you. I'm not going to go into super detail, but I do want to set the basis of the framework so you at least understand. And hopefully you decide to work with me and work with my company, and we can teach you this strategy along with a lot of other strategies, as well as helping you build your business credit in the process, because that's what we all want, right? We want to build our business credit. We want funding and finances for our business. All right, so I'm gonna break this down for you real quick. I'm gonna try to keep this under 10 minutes. Okay, so the way that we're going to obtain a business loan is through a secured microloan program. Secured microloan program, also known as a secured CD. Actually, a secured business CD, or a business secured CD. So we're all familiar with certificate of deposits on the personal side. Well, you can actually get a secured CD or a CD, certificate of deposit, for your business. Now, the name that you'll hear it referred to as, in most cases, is a microloan. Okay, so how does a CD in the personal credit world work? So the way a CD works is basically you give the bank some money and say, hey, I'm gonna leave this in here for 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, whatever the agreed upon term is, and you leave that money in there for that amount of time, and then the bank pays you interest on it, or interest accumulates over that period of time, and then once that time frame has allotted, then you're able to get your money back as well as any interest that you've made, right? Fairly simple, right? So we've heard of CDs. Well, there's something that we can do similar in the business world. Okay, so we can get a microloan secured business CD. Now, here's how this works. You go to the bank and you make a business certificate of deposit. You establish a business CD. Okay, a CD for your business. That your business that you bank with, your business bank account. Okay, now that you've established a secured business CD, now you want to borrow against that CD. So let me say that again. You've made a deposit for a business CD, and now you're going to borrow against that CD. So for example, you give the bank $1,000 for a secured CD for your business, $1,000. You agree to leave that amount of money in there a year, 2 years, whatever. Different banks have different guidelines, but you can do most of these. You can do as in shorter period of time as a year. So you give them $1,000. It's in a secured CD. Now you're going to borrow against that CD. So what does borrow mean? Borrow means is you're going to ask for a bank loan of $1,000, and your CD, right? Your CD is going to be collateral for the bank. Think about what I just said. You have $1,000 CD, just like you would think about a secured credit card on your personal credit. However much amount you put on that secured card, that's the credit limit that the bank gives you, right? We all understand that, right? So think about this from a business standpoint. We're not talking about a business secured card, but what we're talking about a business CD. Okay, a business CD. So we give the bank $1,000 on a business CD on whatever the agreed upon terms are, 1 year, and they're gonna give you 2% interest, or 3 years, whatever the case may be. Right? Like I said, typically you can get most of these at 12 months, 12-month CD. So you're giving them a 12-month CD. You made your deposit into the CD for $1,000. Now you're gonna borrow a $1,000 loan for your business from that bank, and as collateral, you're putting up your CD. What does that do? That does some wonderful things for you. Number one, the bank is going to do it because there is no risk for them. If you don't pay back the $1,000 business loan, they just take your CD. Make sense? Think about a secured credit card on the personal side. If you don't pay the credit card bill, they just take the money that you put as a deposit, right? So there's no risk to them. That's why almost anyone can get a secured credit card, right? So you're going to take a business bank loan out against that CD. Here's where this is so beautiful for you. Now, the only banks that are going to do this are banks that are part of the SBFE, the Small Business Financial Exchange. Why is that important? Number one, Small Business Financial Exchange businesses are the only one that's going to offer this type of program. They don't advertise it, but it's out there. Number two, the Small Business Financial Exchange reports to the major credit bureaus: Business Experian, Small Business Equifax, Dun & Bradstreet. So you immediately create a trade line for all three of your businesses. Now, what else does that do for you? If you pay that loan off on time, which I know you will, you guys, you're not going to be late. You're going to continue to pay it. Now that puts you on the map to be able to get another business loan with much more favorable terms, because you've shown that if they give you a loan, you'll pay it back. Now I'm breaking this down. I'm trying to break this down into elementary terms. This is not a commercial, right? So like, I'm not reading from a pad or anything like that. I'm giving you this straight off the top of my head, without things like this. This is not anything written down. This is information that I know and that I share with clients of mine. So if I leave something out, I know that because of the video you can't ask me directly, but you can always reach out to me, and I'll give you clarification on anything that I've said here that you may not understand, because again, this is coming off the cuff, even though I don't have a cuff, right? So just to recap, you want to get a microloan with a business that's part of the Small Business Financial Exchange. Now you can go out there and do your research and find out what a micro loan is, get more information on that. You can go do your research and find out about the Small Business Financial Exchange, and find out what banks offer these products and what banks are part of the Small Business Financial Exchange. Or you can just decide to work with me directly, and guess what? I have a list. As a matter of fact, I have a list of every bank in every state that offers this type of product. Not only do I know what bank offers the type of product, I actually have a contact name and person to contact for that particular financial product. But I only offer this to clients that are working with me directly, because this is just one strategy that we do in addition to helping you build your business credit, helping you set up a credible business, helping you build your vendor credit, helping you build your retail credit, helping you establish, your Paydex score and your Experian score and your Equifax score. This is just one strategy. So I have a list of contacts in every state. And the great thing about it is it doesn't even have to be anyone in your state. I mean, I can give you information for a bank that's not in your state, and you can still work with them as well. But I do have banks in every state, and I have a contact name for probably 80 to 90% of the banks that I have that offer this program, I actually have a direct contact, a phone number and an email address. Now I don't know them all personally, and I'm not saying that I know them all personally, because obviously I haven't worked with all of them, but there are a few that I have, right? So, but the point is you'll get access to that information, or you can go out and and do your own research, and you can figure this out on your own. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't do that. I mean, by all means, if you have the time and you think you can figure it out on your own, then by all means go for it. I'm just here to provide you the education that this does exist. Now, in order for me to work with you, and really break this down in real time and put together you a great strategy to build your business credit, then that's something that you have to be working with me on my firm as a client for me to do for you. Okay, but again, you can get a business loan. You want to get a secured bank CD for your business, right? A secured bank CD, and then you want to borrow money against that CD for that amount. You want to pay it back on time, and basically that's going to help build your business credit, right? And it's going to report on your business credit profile as a micro loan. So think about how your credit profile will look now when you've got your vendor credit or your retail credit, as well as a micro business loan that you've paid on time. Makes your credit file look really good. Okay. All right. So that's Brian Howard. I said I was going to try to do this in 10 minutes. I'm over 11. I apologize. Thank you for watching the video. Please feel free to reach out to me at www.bkhcreditgroup.com. You can send me an email at brianhoward@bkhcreditgroup.com. You can call us at 1-800-979-4828, or you can send us a text message, because I know everybody likes to text, at 678-744-4254, or message me on any of the social media outlets. Okay? All right. Thanks.